Welcome back. You watching me or something? Welcome back, Cass. Ow. What you giggle about, freak? Welcome back, Banana. Well, I guess... I guess I was giggling about being struck, to be honest. Gotta walk. I was gonna say I gotta walk back to the boat. But venom drips from snapping jaws as monstrously huge smiter swarm towards you. We sneak away from the spiders. If I roll a 10 or above, maybe. So this is SKALD. It's like an 80s CRPG. I've seen it described as modern storytelling sensibilities, which seems to be true, but still, cosmic horror themes. Be careful tapping the island you're on. You'll take 1 damage. Ah! I was so not expecting it. Tap. Because, you know, it's SKALD. Like, you know, like SKALD? Yeah, from Ursa Saga. I so get it. We have so many combat options now. Okay, so that wasn't a valid spot. So the summon did nothing. I don't think Embla needs to do anything else. Embla spent a lot of MP and helped a lot. It's fine. We didn't even use all of our MP like we have been. All of our attunement. I think we've finished with this island. Now we're setting sail for Radla. There's another settlement near it. Yeah, Gradla's the island, and it's got one settlement on it. It is not this. That's not Gradla. You've been waylaid by Reavers. What if we... Don't tap that island either. SKALD doesn't discriminate. I understand I'm starting to get a bit of a reputation, but I don't typically tap island. I feel like I'm still mostly a red player. Okay, Demir, you mean dear? Thank you, darling. We failed to sneak away from this one, too. Your is it, if anything? You know what? I'll take is it. In Commander, I do appear to be is it, as it turns out. $60 card. I think I'm still racked out. Can I stop pinging you for 1 every 3 seconds? You want to play big scary things first? No. I want time to show off all of my aggro decks. That's why I play aggro decks. Oh, this Reaver is actually panicking. You should have thought twice. Only a 2020 with trample, just a little guy. Well, if you have 14 creatures, maybe you won't have to sacrifice it. Oh yeah. I did the thing. In my last ride deck. I was on negative life, and I played the card that sets everyone's life total to the lowest life total. And I think I still even have a relationship. We'll see if that still holds true after I bragged about it. That's messed up and wrong. If I have to be at -5 life, so does everyone else. That's justice. You have too many cards? Maybe. One of my favorite streamers is streaming. I do want to make sure to be present for that. But I think there's time and room for both. The Shrine of Agility. Isa Stream? Isa Stream. You miss Isa streams? You don't have to. Around the same time as Ali stream, tomorrow is Isa stream. Look at them go! Cute rat on stream. You're gonna play TF2 in Roblox for 12. Okay, I actually thought you were serious until you said in Roblox. Isa, I love you so much. I would watch you play TF2 in Roblox for 12 hours. You make it interesting somehow. That's the sweetest thing I ever said to you. That's true, so get used to it. I like how when Embla casts a spell, she just waggles her arms above her head. Those ones are different. They look like they spit. Very bad manners. I accidentally targeted its top half, so I guess the spell just gets wasted. There's an element of you kind of got to be careful with your inputs in this game. I have to imagine it's more forgiving than actual games of the era, though. At least I can cancel spells by hitting escape. I don't know, I've never actually played an old school RPG like this. That's leveling up. I think we're honestly fine. These are pretty minor encounters. Wish I could just trade HP for mana outside combat. I understand why they don't do it. I'm always slightly bugged when, mostly in a tabletop, they make a distinction between what you can do inside combat versus what you can do outside combat, because I guess it kind of hurts immersion. As much as I like Starfinder and especially Pathfinder 2, they do that a lot. Like, oh yeah, in combat you have panache and you gain these bonuses, but you can't use that to, say, they give you like a bonus to athletics or agility, I think, but you wouldn't be able to do that outside combat to leap a chasm, and I think that's a little silly. But they're also trying to not have their game broken, which I can appreciate. One of several pilgrim sites. We don't know the prayers, though. I remember these spread throughout the outer house. I like how you can do a lore check. Not a check, but like a lore gate. You get basically... I am so sorry. Basically this information, but if you got Drina, it's just like, oh yeah, obviously this is a pilgrim shrine. I know what these are, but I don't know the prayers. You can level, and Cat can level. And we're accidentally leveling. Your latest trials have left you exhausted, yet the perseverance has taken push on, has left you stronger than ever. But despite this victory, a single thought plagues you. How much more can you push until there's nothing left? Evasive. Disengaging does not cause your turn to end, yes. He's gonna be so mobile. Drina gets maximum body magic. She knows all the body magic. Well, she doesn't know every spell, but she could. She's gonna learn Circle of Corporeal Restoration. It's a big heal, and it removes, like, everything. Every negative condition. You get one more point to spend somewhere. Oh yeah, we wanted a spirit magic too, actually. We could get the first 2 levels of spirit magic. We could get Blessing Aura, Heroic Aura. We don't really want any of the tier 1s. But that would be honestly pretty. Okay, give me the blessing aura. Oh, these are the level 1 spells to learn. I was like, these are all terrible. It is condemned. -2 to all the defenses. Heroic Aura. +2 melee damage. Lasts until end of combat. Blessed is +1 dodge, +1 to hit, +1 toughness, +1 willpower. Lasts until the end of combat, both of these. I can just open up with 2, just buff everyone's. Don't get me wrong, the Circle of Corporeal Restoration, it's pretty good considering everyone is poisoned and diseased, and that would just take care of that, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But certainly they can't be poisoned and diseased forever. And ho! Sounds the cry from the crow's nest. Iago offers you a spyglass. There! Fog banks to the north, Gradla's southern shore. If I remember correctly, the coastline is littered with underwater reefs and dangerous to navigate. I fear we cannot follow it without being forced into deeper waters and within grasp of the behemoth. Embla, what now? Embla closes her eyes for a moment, as if recalling a distant memory. The Priory lies on the plateau of the mountain chain that dominates Gradla's inland. As far as I know, the Cabal expedition landed at a small mining village called Adler's Helm, and proceeded from there. Iago, what do you recommend? Iago carefully scans the emerging shoreline. I suspect we will not be able to reach Adler's Helm without exposing ourselves to the dangers of the high sea. If you are to reach the village, you must land on the southern shore and then travel overland. Let's make landfall. Got a bunch of XP, no one leveled. What is this? Pretty. Oh, that's just, you know, Brad Lagoo. Okay, we're gonna try Flee. It's still a 9 or above. Hey, but I managed to do it. That's pure skill. Katabatic winds howl through the valley. To the north, great snow-covered peaks loom over you like the ramparts of some great cosmic fortress. Embla leans in and shouts over the wind. She leans right in and goes, "These are the interior mountains! We must find a way to ascend them to reach the plateau in the Priory!" We'll find that in Adler's Helm. All I know is the Cabal expedition traveled there, and that means we must too. I'm sure once we get there, the way will somehow reveal itself. Lots of hope for. For now, let's just try to get there in one piece. From what I understand, Adler's Helm lies somewhere near the northeastern parts of the mountain range. If we follow its circumference, I believe we'll eventually arrive there. Somewhere near the northeastern parts of... We'll flee. It worked last time, so it'll definitely work this. I only need to roll a 6 or above this time. We have road. We have reavers. We flee from reavers. A 10 or above. This is why I'm the one in charge and Cat isn't. I passed these. Before you lies what appears to be closer to a fortified mining camp than a town. Most striking detail are the wrecks of abandoned ships that lie just outside the town's harbor. Game saved. As you enter the mining camp, you're greeted by the sight of carnage. Dead horses and animals litter the small plaza. The only visible sign of life is a lone dog. Okay, the dog survived, it's fine. We've seen this before. Roll and grumble. Emma looks around thoughtfully. You saw the wrecked ships as we came in, right? At least some of them came from Horan, and that means there may at least be reavers about. A voice whispers loudly from a nearby building. The Golden! Company's mounted a rescue! A wide-eyed man is peering at you through a slit in the door. What company? The Gildan Delve Mining Charter? You mean to say the company didn't send you? Well, aren't we all fucked then? Who are you? Big Lorne, they called me. I'm the foreman here at the mines, or I used to be, is more like it. Crew's all dead or taken into the mines. Me and a handful of others have been hiding here for days, but all the rest are gone. I'm begging your pardon, but we're staying right where we are until help arrives. What, you won't let me in? I shouldn't even be talking to you. It'll draw them here and they'll drag us into the mines as well. We're not coming out until it's safe, and that's that. Then we can shut the hatch in the door. Wait, I need more information. I'll be quick about it. They can be back anytime. What happened? World's gone mad. All began with us finding those odd stairs leading up to the plateau with those strange ruins. The company sent an expedition here to investigate it and all. They set off up into the plateau and then nothing. That is until the events started. Started with my crew getting these strange dreams. Then we saw lights dance up over the plateau and heard strange sounds, howls almost. Then came the things from the sea. Man's voice shakes with terror. Things that should not be, scaled things that walk like men. They fell upon us in the night and we didn't stand a chance. I'm not ashamed to say, the only reason I'm still alive is I hid like a frightened child. Emperor's bones, even... Didn't need to hear that part. Strange thing is, it seems the monster tried to drag people away alive if they could. Drag them right into the mines, if you can believe it. Their screams at first, but they stopped soon enough. We almost thought they'd left, that we could make a run for it. Then the ships started to wreck. Admins sailing all manners of vessels. It was like they didn't even try to land properly. They just beached them. They just beached the ships or ran them into the reef, but that didn't matter. Sea creatures emerged from the mine to claim the offerings that admin had brought. Fresh captives. What happened to them? Madmen chanted as the captives were dragged into the mine. Same as my crew. We heard them scream as well. I shudder to think what's going on down there in the darkness. What can you tell me about the mines? Ore mines. It's an older mine that the company reclaimed. We were expanding the western tunnels when we broke into an older part of the cave. That's where we found the stairs. Stairs? Listen, I don't want to talk anymore about this right now. We found the stairs. Company sent their expedition up into the plateau, and whatever they found, things went to shit. Kill those things in the mine, and I'll be a lot more talkative. That's it. I will stay here for now. You can bloody well find your own place to hide. Come back once it's safe, and we'll see if we can't scrounge up some supplies and a warm bed for you. Also, be careful. Don't leave those bloody things here if things go bad. This is where they were taking them. Can't trust a business done on a plateau. Things tend to fall flat. Dog. Oh, Pat. The dog made it. I should have gone into the ship before I came here. See if anyone wanted to talk. Also, I should have cooked. So I would have good food. That's just a dark hole that you can exist in if... That's inside the... That's inside the house. It makes more sense than it just being eludible, completely hidden behind a decorative building. That'd be the mine. I guess we go into the mine. Imbla's not going to be much help. She's already expended all of her help. Ah, rats. You can't move? You can't swap with someone? You can't swap while stealthed? I should have had her delay. I keep forgetting I could do that. I also should have walked up to a target, done the attack order, and then been able to use my attacks. Oh my gosh. Look at him cleave. I didn't realize how rapid shot worked. I will remember for next time. Wow, do you think that was that easy because of Aura of Bless? It has to be, right? Is this literally right where we... It is. I walked in a big circle and left. These are not rats. These are decidedly... Oh, they're bats. That might not be that bad. They're running scared. I should have her spell burn if she's not going to do anything. Wow, I must still be feeling the effects of Aura of Bless. Honestly, I'm a little more freaked out that it's just like easy animal encounters and not just like fishermen armed to the teeth right out the gate. Piece of paper seems to contain a work order. And as can clearly be observed, the tunnel support pillar is close to giving in. If this last piece of support was to be removed, it is highly likely the tunnel would collapse completely. Okay. That one. Well, there's nothing even in here, so. You enter a larger chamber and are struck by the temperature of the air. It appears to be getting unnaturally warm, the deeper you venture into. Suddenly, the shifting of stones captures your attention. You become aware of large eyes regarding you from the darkness. As you take an apprehensive step backwards, the horrors step into the dimness of the chamber. The hulking horrors from the deep move in with deadly grace as they slowly fan out and attempt to encircle you. Suddenly, one of them lunges, its arms outstretched and fingers splayed. Are they trying to take you alive? Yeah, these guys. These are the guys I was looking for. Oh, they look like, Father. That's not a lot of damage. Ball burn. Poisoned globe. Let's throw a 2-minute tonic. Busting aura. Cascade into heroic aura. Give us a critical strike. We can... We don't have the one that gives everyone an extra attack from her. We do have Fireball, though. Hey, Isa. Hi, how are you doing? Which magic color combo makes the best dubstep? It has to be, is it, right? It's Esper. What is that? Blue, red, white? They got the whoops. White, black, blue. Thank you. Oh. It's important information to have. Kill these creatures, it's not safe to inhabit an abandoned mine. It's not abandoned, they live here. I don't think that'd be very effective. It might be abandoned, but it's still yours. Clap. And the old clap. I think it's a little bit hurt. I didn't actually notice. Okay, I probably should have swapped in for Ally there. I was like, oh no, I'm not just gonna keep swapping these two back and forth. They're never gonna get anything done. I can't even aim this diagonally. Oh my gosh, because of the ability Cat just got, you can actually walk over and get in behind and stab him. You gotta be a truly skilled rogue to get away with that. That was honestly fine. I mean, it was the first real encounter of the dungeon, and Ellie got completely downed, but other than that, pretty okay. I used all of my mana, but you know. I didn't feel like it was about to end everything, you know? This is a big arena-shaped room. Dang, I was like, okay. We'd better be very careful. I don't want to get into another combat until I can, like, shore up a little bit. Hopefully there's not another one that just, like, starts with a dialogue box. As you enter the room, you walk into a wall of warm, damp air. The stifling atmosphere causes your clothing to stick to your body and your height. Try to push ahead, but halt once again as stars flash before your eyes. The ringing rises in your ears. Umbla squints into the darkness. We're getting close. A present. A present. A presence. Ancient, powerful. Suddenly, Embla cries out in pain as she sinks to her knees. As you rush to aid her, a horrid clicking noise sounds from the darkness. Embla, get up! Hulking shapes emerge from the darkened tunnels around you. One of them steps into the dim circle of light and regards you with huge yellow eyes full of alien. Good time, Zone Arrow. How are you doing? Hear horror. Organs never meant for human speech croak forth words. 4 vessels come to us. She will be pleased. Okay, so that was an encounter. We just you know. What we just did, we need to do it again, but now there's 2 casters. Or maybe just 1. I don't know what these guys do. Having a merry night. That's wonderful. We'll hold. We will. Up here. And attack. You have a drink. And bless. You have a drink. And you know what? Also spell burn. Summon giant insect. Right here, so we're flanking this. Critical strike. Cat can slide in Allie's place and immediately attack. Which means we can't attack, but we were about to die anyway, so maybe that's okay. If it meant getting us out of there. Heroic Aura. 1 to melee damage. It is a numerical increase. How about Circle of Healing? So that we live to attack more times. Thunderclap? It's effectively time walk. They get all stunned. Actually better, because in addition to missing their turns, I get to backstab them. If, you know, it's available. Right over there. Oh, good night, Cass. Wait, you're not going to bed? Oh. Then hello, Cass. You misunderstood the time zone comment. Oh. Good night if anyone is going to bed. Drini's gonna drink a potion and heal everybody. That's your job now. Do I have a big attunement potion? No. Little attunement potions only. We'll magic missile this guy. See if we can do something about their spellcaster. After like 5 hours and woke up at 3 a.m. Was it good at least? Sounds like some nap. Really good nap. I hope at least. No, don't disengages. Terrible. Walk over here and circle of healing. Wait, actually, is everyone all healed up? For the most part? You can walk over here and Aura of Fear then. Find this guy. Magic missile this one. I need to take more naps that have me waking up at 3 a.m. I miss it. I thought that would be a backstab. That's why I blinded him. Circle of healing. Nothing like a nap that makes you wonder what day it is when you wake up. Hello, Russ. How are you doing? It's, good for training your neuroplasticity. You gotta completely disorientate yourself sometimes. What do you mean I can't use Storm of Steel? You're a valid target. There we go. We are surviving, miraculously. Jeez. Two of them just flattened. Well, maybe one of them. Oh, good. Getting ready for a 40k game tomorrow? Yeah? Hooking yourself up to this population matrix. Discombobulation's all fun and games until... Wait, no. Isn't discombobulation bad? I just said disorientate. That's advanced disorientation. Bring in anything new for the 40k game? Discombobulate. Sometimes, you know, I've got a thing in the corner for when I just need a gentle discombobulation. It just slaps me in the ears. You don't wake up thinking it's 2008. You didn't sleep enough. I thought that was you by default. Sounds like good sleep habits. Then follow up with discombobulate. Discombobulate. In short, discombobulate. Trying your Noisy Boys army. Fresh off the printer. Nice. I don't know much beyond Noise Marines and Space Puppers. But I do know I like how Noise Marines look. That's your secret. You always discombobulated in 2008. You're so discombobulate. Discombobulate. Everyone else is discombobulate. Those are the best two factions, so that's all you need. Sounds reasonable. Oh, wait, no. Sinzu likes orcs. So I know one more faction. Is all of orcs one faction? Like there's no orcish heresy marine. I'll just orc. Haven't had an opportunity to play yet. In fact, don't have an army built. Your faction is Space Nuns. The Adepta Sororitas. You have their clans that specialize in different things, but you play them all together. Oh! So it's more like separate units. You really like Tyranids? Okay, I have heard of Tyranids. They're like, Spacecraft Zerg, kinda. Or at least that's like my impression. Zergs were my favorite when I played StarCraft as a kid. Yeah, you built Tyranids for Tav. Thoughts are permitted here. Space bugs that are really good at rapidly evolving against anything they're fighting. So yeah, exactly, Zerg. I thought they were the coolest. Friend plays Adapta Sororitas. Call them thoughts and prayers. Did I approve that without fully reading it? Yes. Because I thought it was fun. Okay. I kind of knew Ivan wasn't super long for the world there. We cleave. We attack. We critically strike. There, see? Nothing to worry about. I was really hoping Ivan was going to level up, so I could say it didn't even matter that he died gruesomely. But you can't always have that. I leveled up, so it doesn't matter that I died gruesomely in the last one. Level 16, no one can make it through this world alone, and lately you find yourself thinking of those who have helped you on your journey. Perhaps one day, when this is all over, you can find a way to repay them. What is regroup? Removes fearful and panic. I mean, that could help, but usually when we get fearful and panicked, I'm the one panicking. Increase my initiative. And my field training. Since I wear one, I should be good at it. And Embla, also level 6. Can increase attunement. Spell aptitude. We'll increase spell aptitude. Well, no, we'll increase attunement. We haven't increased her aptitude at all yet. Okay. I simply must take a break because I've snoozed like twice. The ads will wait no longer. I will be right back. See you very soon. I came back. Welcome back. We are horribly injured. Well, honestly, only a couple of us. Welcome back, Arrow. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Cassidy. We were remembering Estelle. They keep doing text box production to the monster. No! You emerge into a large natural cave. The atmosphere here is tropical and strange. Writhing growths cover the walls. Slowly you make your way towards one of the nodules. You become aware of a strange wheezing sound. As light falls on the first of the cocoons, you realize, to your horror, you've found the lost citizens of Horan. You carefully lean in to examine one of the hapless victims, but nearly cry out in alarm when the poor man opens his eyes. He moans and looks around with confused, swimming eyes. As he fixes on you, his mouth moves as if to speak. Slowly and painfully towards us. At that very moment, the low growl of a massive creature reverberates through the tunnels. He's here, Embla whispers in a tone half reverence and half... The ground shakes as the huge beast slowly moves towards you. What was first mercifully obscured by darkness now comes into view, standing more than twice as... I didn't save before this. Standing more than twice as tall as the deep ones you've battled before, this creature is enormous and no doubt lethal beyond compare. Oh. Well, I mean, it's bad, but I was picturing something way worse. Now we're revealed in all her glory. It becomes clear to you. She is a queen mother, and you are standing in her breeding chamber. Looming... I knew it! You wake up in the breeding chamber next to Queen Mother. What do? You've been spoiled by Infernax boss designs. This gaming comparison. Yeah. Looming menacingly above you, the queen positions herself between you and her cocooned vessels. You can't help but notice that beyond her, to the north, is another chamber where you can barely make out what appears to be a robed figure. Carefully sneak away. You hold your breath in terror as you carefully take a step backwards. The Beast Queen watches you intently. Seems you're in luck. The instinct to remain with her brute stronger than the instinct. Later. Very merciful game design. This is a... What did they call it? Modern storytelling sensibility. These are not organized. I pick a random one every time and save on it. You can only manage party if resting in a comfortable camp or lodgings. Find a bed or an inn. Think you might have to proxy a commander? But you have a few ideas. You're almost done sorting your collection. Ooh. Pretty cool. The modern version of cruel and unusual game design. I do think being able to save anywhere as much as you want covers a world of pain. There, we'll have 4 mushroom omelets to split between the 6 of us. 1/6 a sheep milk cheese, and a wine. We've successfully entertained everybody. We found 2 rations and fletched 5 arrows. Everyone is still very poisoned. I should have tried to heal it. Are we poisoned or diseased? We're diseased, right? Weakly diseased. It's just -1 agility. You need to get Drina to read a book. Six encumbrance too. Put it on. Die less. +1 to presence, that's for Drina. I never put these on, and I even thought at the time, oh, I should really equip all of these things that I bought. I know I'm gonna forget later if I don't do it now. But I don't want to be so boring and just go through equipping everything. I already put everything through shopping. I'll wait to do that. I'll remember. I'll totally remember. I figured out, by figured out I mean I read in the game that they tell you. Backstab cares about your crit multiplier. So if you're backstabbing, daggers are better than short. This has an additional +2 to hit though, compared to the dagger I've got, so I'm keeping it. Everyone has a magic necklace. Are like slightly better equipped now. Can I just put shields on people? I assumed bows are two-handed. Nothing says I can't put a shield on my rogue now. Okay. This is the putting leather armor on your wizard in Pathfinder of this game, I think. It feels wrong, but this weapon has +2 to hit. An accurate fine dagger. Where'd it go? Accuracy +3, damage 1 to 2. Yeah. You two trade. Now I'll save again, because I went through all that. Are fully restored. We can collapse a mine tunnel, but I think I don't want to do that because I'm in the mines. Like, why would you want to do that? That might be important for later. Maybe if her is in there, if we can lure her into the mine. You re-emerge into the horde breeding chamber. Once again, the giant queen emerges from the darkness. Attack the queen. You take a step towards the massive creature, and as she rears up and bellows, you utter futilely of attempting to fight her. The utter futility of attempting to fight her dawns on you. I can read, I promise. It's utterly futile. Flee? Ah! Haha! I thought it was just going to end, but I wasn't sure. I thought perhaps we could lead her. You spin on your heel and flee the breeding chamber as fast as you can. It is too late, however. The queen's ire is up, and with surprising grace and agility, the ancient beast gives chase through the narrow tunnels of the mine. Make for the exit. Or... No, this is the broken pillar. We fight her here. Oh! Cassidy helped you iron out the text of your card. Talked about potential costs too, but you want to get thoughts later first. Your pathetic attempt at bravery comes to a sudden and terrible end as you are torn limb from limb by the ancient and terrible creature. Your quest has ended. You die, the dragon awakes. You found a misprint? You have a misprint? What is misprint? Some people are into that. I love those unceremonious game overs and things like this. It certainly gets the point across, but it's a common. I see. It still might be cool. Flee! Make for the exit. Flinting blindly through the winding tunnels, panic takes you. There's no way to outrun this creature, nowhere to hide. Relentlessly, the ancient queen chases you down into it. It does not matter. Okay, new strat. Like the card was misprinted. Yeah. What is the error like? Oh, rip. Now I understand. I was like IP. The support beam appears to be close to giving in. It seems that if this beam breaks, this whole section of tunnel will collapse. Have some rope, you might be able to take advantage of this to rig a trap of sorts. Okay, so this is what I needed to do. I had the right idea, but I hadn't interacted with it yet. Carefully tie the rope around the beam in such a way that if you were to give it a good tug, the beam will cause the tunnel ahead to collapse. Okay. This time, for sure. I thought it would be like, oh, we start a fight with her in the tunnel, and then in combat we, like, knock the pillar. Storm Shriek Feral. Its omen side, the red bar behind the omen name's background is tilted. It's actually tilted. Can we have pics? That's a fun one. I thought it would just be like a smudge or something. Attack the queen. Flee. Turn and run towards the trap tunnel. Thank you. Realizing you can never outrun her, you have but one chance. The trap tunnel. The creature's nearly at your heels as you round the last corner and spot the trigger rope. Your lungs are on fire from breathing the thick, dust-laden air, and with a final spasm of effort, you lunge for the rope. Catch it as you slide along the floor. The beam snaps like a twig, and instantly gravity asserts its dominance over rock. Hey, girl, are you gravity? Wait, no. I meant to say rock. Damn it. Don't look at me. You fell asleep getting up early for magic as Gwen. At least it was a good time, right? Countless tons crashed down in an instant, utterly turning the body of the gargantuan abomination into so much gold. Falling rocks pummel you, and then a huge billowing cloud of choking dust fills the remaining tunnel. Crouching madly and stumbling about in the dark, you nonetheless manage to get your bearings. Slowly, you make your way to the exit and into fresh air. For now, you must recover from the ordeal and wait for the dust to settle. I didn't need to rest for that at all. Muchworth boarded the Sonic secret lair and got a misprint of the Sonic-themed command tower. Okay, it's cool when you get it in a pack on a common. Gold triangle emblem thing at the bottom of the card isn't aligned with the frame properly like it should be. That's actually... I'd be so upset. Meeper, hi! Favorite misprint is the pretty infamous one with Blood Vial Purveyor. I don't think I know that one. Mostly lurky, that's okay. Hope you're having a nice time. You did it? Your eyes, there's something about them. I'd say you've seen things no man or woman should ever have to. I don't want to know what you face down there in the dark, but tell me this. What of my crew? Are they gone? There's no one else coming out of those mines alive. Lauren trembles and his eyes water up. The man has lived through horrors untold, hiding for days and days like an animal to stay alive. You feel bad you weren't at least able to bring him better news. They're good men and women. The Golden Dead will protect them now. They printed several versions of Blood Vial Purveyor, and they always forgot to add the until end of turn to the it gets +1/+0. So if you play the card as written, the card will keep getting perpetual power buffs. Incredible. This isn't that misprint. It's not misprints, but one of my favorite things in Magic is looking at old cards and seeing things like Hawk has change the color of that permanent. This does not end at end of turn. Use counters. Like, okay, card, whatever you say. Choose a creature. It must attack this turn or it is killed. A Nettling Imp. Fucking kill it. It seems, well, they were trying to teach people through the cards, right? And also the rules weren't fully, formed as they are now. So you have, no, this does not undo damage already dealt. Just why would I think it would? Put a creature card onto the battlefield. Treat it like you just played it. Yeah? New card in Edge that has rules text changed after release because it let you make opponents' creatures fight each other. That's pretty sick, though. No, you should let opponents' creatures... That is on a legal card, and they should keep doing that. It all began when we found the stairs leading up to the plateau in the mines. Stairs like you've never seen before, cut right into the mountain itself and going straight up. Stairs, you say? Aye, we climbed them and found they made it possible to reach the plateau above us. If I were to guess, I'd say we were the first to set foot up there for hundreds and thousands of years. That's saying something about the age of the stairs. What happened then? I dispatched a small party up into the plateau to look around a bit, but we're not really equipped for exploration, so we did what the company would expect. Send a report to the mainland and return to normal operations. Don't know why it was considered too strong. I heard there were two cards. I didn't actually look into it, but I saw like a YouTube thumbnail that claimed there were 2 bans for Edge of Eternities before release. Was that accurate? I don't know. You found something up on the plateau? Aye, we did. The team reported seeing buildings up there in the ice. Old, but imperial from what they could tell. Which is strange because the company has as good maps as any of Gradland. Nowhere are there records of imperial structures, least of all up on that Magi Forsaken Plateau. Did the company respond to the reports? That's the strange part. The response came almost immediately, as if the company was expecting the find or something. We were to make ready to receive an expedition that was to explore the plateau. Until then, we were told to keep quiet about the find and stay away from the plateau. They even closed down mining operations. I've never heard of anything remotely similar happening before. So what happened? Expedition arrived by ship in no time and set off the next day up onto the plateau. That's the last we saw of them. Where were they found up there? I know in my bones it's what caused the madness that's been gripping Adler's. Back when tokens were not well established, the full text for the hive, creates one giant wasp, a 1/1 creature. Represent wasps with tokens, making sure to indicate when each wasp is tapped. Wasps can't attack during the turn created. Treat wasps like artifact creatures in every way, except they are removed from the game entirely if they ever leave play. The hive has destroyed the wasps. Must still be killed individually. And today it's edited to just 5 mana, create a 1/1 colorless insect artifact creature with flying named Wasp. They named them? It's like, listen, we got a wild idea. This card makes cards. Represent them with tokens. Oh, are more questions? Just tell me again what happened here. Thank you for all your help so far. Be sure to talk to Doran and Era before you go. I'm sure they'll help you in any way they can. I think it's safe to say you've saved our lives, or at least prolonged them. Oh, that's all anyone can do, mate. Hey, would you be in need of supplies? I was pretty well stocked when things went bad. Least I can do is trade with you at a reasonable rate. A preferential rate? I'd say it is. Oh, sorry, I'm like blocking it. I'd say it is. The height of game design, Yu-Gi-Oh! Could never. That's the worst part. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has limited creature slots. I've seen at least one archetype that's about putting junk creatures on your opponent's field that they just have to like play around. I actually love that. I don't think I've ever seen anything as high as almost half. It's so sad that I'm this excited to get almost half the value of items. You want 20 creatures with no ability and throw them at you. Yeah. That's what I want. And I want to give them all bandings so that if you want to block 1/1/1, you have to take the full brunt of my army of 21 ones. I wish I could sort by value so I could sell all of like the low value stuff. I'm trying to figure out if I should just sell everything. I don't know if I've seen a higher buy multiplier. But I'm not hurting for money is the thing. So I guess I shouldn't. Keen, fine broadsword. I wish the banding sliver was legal for play. I just want them to bring banding back. Please. It was the cornerstone of White's color identity. The game was truly never the same. Fine, scale mail of diplomacy. I could put that on and get lower prices. Okay, so if Kat's gonna be wearing a shield, it's gonna be a shield that makes her stealthy. It's a shield with a bush painted on it. We'll actually upgrade our equipment. There's still not a magic two-handed sword for Roland or a two-handed axe for Iago. An exhausted-looking young man smiles and bows as you approach. Emperor's bones! It'll be good to get out of here. Say, did you come here by ship? Yes, but we had to land on the southern shores. I see. Well, Doran's my name, and the company hired me on as a pilot. I sail with the ships making the passing up the bay towards Adler's to help them navigate the underwater rocks and reefs. Do that for us as well? That I could indeed. We could travel together to where your ship is. Then I'll stay on and help your captain navigate to and from Adler's all safe and sound. It's the least I could do to thank you. So sad. We need to sign a petition. This is the one thing that we need Hasbro to change about the way they're managing with. So we need them to bring back banding. Ready to go when you are. We'll take one of the light boats, and I'll get us down to the southern shore on your ship in no time. Not yet. Quick pot. Gonna make so many mushroom omelets. Okay, now we can go. We certainly don't have to heal or anything. After all, we were fully healed before we did that, and we didn't get into combat, so I think we're fine. Set out from Adler's helm by one of the surviving lifeboats, and Doran expertly guides you through the narrow straits. In no time you find yourself back on the shores which you landed. With Doran joining the crew of the Weather Maiden, it should now be possible to set sail all the way directly to Adler's helm. This is where I should have landed. But I actually landed over here. Dora expertly mans the helm while keeping a steady eye on the horizon. Oh, that's right, the vendor. Masterwork Mace of Defense. I'll take that, honestly. Iago! How does the maiden treat you? Okay, we actually don't need to rest necessarily, though. Because everyone's got full mana. Drina could just patch us up. Still no Iago allowed, though. Which is what I was kind of waiting for. I thought with the other... navigator, we could take him with us again. Okay, this is way too slow. Oh wait, I can just cast Circle of Healing. Thank goodness. I thought I couldn't do that outside combat for some reason. Now, do a minor. You want a minor? Can you do moderate? You can do moderate. There we go. Now look at everybody. Chip shape. I didn't mean to do that, but I will save, I guess. Okay, so now we've done that. We've sealed off the mine. I guess it's just our home base now. Whoa. A large shield of speed? You're encumbered and cannot move. This means you're carrying more weight than your current strength score allows. You need to drop some items or find a way to raise your strength. It finally happened. We have 0.7 pounds more than we can carry. Okay, we'll equip some things. And then we'll go back and sell. +1 movement speed? I might actually want that more than stealth. I want that a lot more than stealth. Whoops. This also does movement. Drina gets Masterwork Mesa Defense. Fine Longbow of Greater Accuracy. I'll hold that, thank you. Keep my diplomatic shield, thanks. No? No, what happened? Super carry weight? Oh. Needing to sell things finally. Thought you hit send, but guess I didn't. It's okay. Greena's gonna eat this book. And now we're under carry weight. That book was 101 pounds. No, it wasn't. It was 1 pound. Sorry, I need to read a book, I guess. Promise you're watching and listening slightly distracted. It's okay. Yes, I love you. Oh no, I picked up a piece of rope. Kirsty's insatiable. Grabby mitts. I'm carrying 52 pounds of rope. What else can I even drop? I dropped 3 sheets of paper. That's so much. Oh, a shovel? That'll work. Recipe weighs 1 pound. Well, nothing can weigh less than a pound. That's crazy. It weigh like nothing. You're distracted by coloring? Ooh, what are you coloring? Right. Sounds wonderful. For all your help so far, we could have talked to Doran and Ara. Okay, I'll finally sell all of my things. Have my checkered tunic. Its value is 0. And it weighs 2 pounds. Ancient gold necklace. It pains me, but take it. Pearl? Very family friendly. She won't hear otherwise. At least the only family friendly things like is making for stimulation, and the snake was the best option. I was very family friendly. Does gold have weight? It does not. Thank goodness. There. I shouldn't need more than 3 rope, I expect. No one can learn any of these aside from this one. They're only a pound. Found a very cool voice sample. You're surprised you haven't heard it used before? Yeah. I'm still surprised whenever I hear about samples in music. That whole scene is so new to me. But what are you working on? We'll take the great axe back. Oh, I purchased it. Whoops. We dropped like 200 pounds. We'll lose some more. We'll craft various tonics. So, we're trying to get to the plateau. We spotted something? Where did we spot it? But the only part that's completely sealed off? We can just like go in behind Ancient Mommy, right? Don't know what you would use it for. Old RD Jr. Movie where he describes Wall Street. If money's evil, that building is hell. Oh! I have heard that used, but not in music. Ah, shoot. It was in some, like, video essay. And they kept, like, cutting back to it. And then goes on to describe the people, and it was some very choice words. I actually saw that clip recently. I can't remember where. Piece of paper seems to contain a work. Continue the previous day's work of expanding the tunnel east. I believe you should be very close to break. Doing so will allow us to create a shortcut to the mine's entrance. I don't need to tell you how much this would improve logistics. The section wall appears to be close to collapsing. If you have a pickaxe, likely break through to the other side. We'll break on through to the other side. Make short work of the wall. No time it collapses to reveal that you have just linked up to the mine entrance. This will no doubt serve as a handy shortcut. Did you have the need to return to Adler's help? The statues of two robed figures loom ominously over a doorway carved directly into the mountain with uncanny precision. Beyond, a narrow stair with oddly proportioned steps ascends steeply. Faintest of wisps of cool mountain air can be felt coming down through the... These stairs are not part of the mine, says Impla as she stares up at the statues in reverence. They were built by those who built the Priory. They lead up to the plateau? Yes, I believe they do. Once we ascend, we'll be within striking distance of the Priory. For all we've faced so far, I suspect there is yet much danger ahead. In other words, we must be well prepared before we set out. From the Deep Ones? I'm not sure. I suspect the Deep Ones never made it to the plateau. They are creatures of the sea, and though they are dangerous enough on land, their reach is limited. Perhaps that is why they were breeding with humans? Make hybrids? What are the dangers? His voice drops to a whisper. The seven eyes of the dragon are fixed on the Priory. I can feel it. It writhes in the void, coveting that which lies below the Priory. Its tendrils are grasping. Your head spins, and for an instant, you You again imagine hearing the chanting of some long-dead language in the Priory! You'd think it would have shown up before now. Prior to this moment, you mean? Not speak of such things here in the darkness. Stand at the foot of the stairs for a moment, as if something is holding you back. Take even the first step. Events will be set in motion. That can never be undone. Then the strangest thought strikes you. You've always been climbing these stairs, and you'll keep climbing them until the universe ends. First step. Morbid thought is soon dispelled by the endless monotony of the climb. The shaft goes straight forwards, up at a steep angle. There is no bend or curve. Just the same infinitely ascending stairs, perfectly carved through the heart of the mountain. What? Isaac, are you trying to make some kind of joke? Yeah, I can dig it though. For the longest time, the only change is the drop in temperature. Then, finally, you catch the first glimpse of natural light in a long time. The exit is in sight. The exhilaration fills you with energy and rejuvenates your aching thighs. With a final exertion, you make it to the top and emerge onto the barren plains of the plateau. Black Priory awaits you. Huh? Oh, Cass. You just missed the shaft. Carved with uncanny precision. Okay, but there are dogs living. You mean, huh? If you desire it, I'll carve a grand shaft for you. You can make my thighs ache as often as you want. A grim edifice rises from the wasteland. Its walls are weather-beaten, and its empty windows glare at you like dead black eyes. Abandoned as it may seem, there's nevertheless some siren call that bids you venture inside and below. Chapter 5. I didn't notice Ivan wants to level up. Poor guy. The 1990 cyberpunk documentary is a bit of a treasure trove of voice samples. Did you find another one? Oh, sorry. I was trying to highlight clickables, and I hit tab instead. Oh. You just leave that way. Oh, you just leave that way too. You went to the courtyard of the walled priory only to find it eerily quiet and surprisingly temperate. Not even in Vol are the Imperial Gardens still heated in the winter. It's a sad thing to see for an empire that was built on the subjugation of climate by man and magi. They were really into something in 1990. They're really onto something in 1990. Entering virtual reality means controlling one's appearance as well. Today, a beautiful woman. Tomorrow, a tough punk. Next day, a lobster. That is what it means. Strange vegetation bursts out of the ground in grotesque mockeries of trees and writhing tendrils, fleshy pseudopods. They creep obscenely forth from the well. As you approach, the tentacles creep slowly but greedily in your direction. Karina stomps the nearest tendril. Lane? That blasted infestation seems to grow like a cancer throughout these aisles. Wherever we set foot, we find it festering in some dark corner, she spits in disgust. But what is that thing? It's the fungi from outside. It infests Warda, growing through the veil and into the very matter of the world. What's Warda? The planet upon which you find yourself, noticeable for the presence of the reticulum. The dominant ruling empire is the Gallian Empire. Haven't watched Lane in a while? Maybe you should rewatch it. I have never seen it. Her voice drops to a whisper. It's the herald of the dragon. The tentacles squirm with increased fervor at the very mention of that blasted name. Stop it. Embla seems frozen in fear for a moment, before she nods weakly in agreement. You both feel it, the horrid certainty that 7 terrible eyes are now fixed on you. Karina grabs your arm, her face a determined mask. There are some things we must not discuss here. You understand. '90s anime about the internet. There are some things about it that are almost prescient. I liked what was that one old anime we watched? It was like a couple movies. I believe the title involved cats. Either way, I really enjoyed watching. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll fight these. Then I'll take a break. Gunsmith cats, that's the one. Thank you very much. I remembered gun and I remembered cat. I did not remember Smith. You couldn't get Samurai Pizza Cats out of your head? Not that one. %69 stealth, nice. I should have stayed there and shot. Disengages. I forget about that every time. You haven't heard of that? You haven't... Was it Izu we watched it with? It was pretty fun to watch. We should do it again. Or maybe watch Lane. Lane isn't that 90s like Gunsmith Cats was. You're gonna say fun, but it has its moments. Oh, Gunsmith Cats was very fun. You know what else we could watch? Cowboy Bebop, because I still haven't seen that either. I hear that one's fun. I don't want to go to break, but I kind of have to. Started but never finished. I've only seen one scene. I couldn't possibly describe the scene here. I'll take a quick break. Get yourselves a drink. Stare at something that isn't a screen for a few minutes. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. We're still here in the Flesh Garden. Welcome back, Cass. Welcome back, Arrow. Do I just keep going down this path? I guess so. He's never gonna use the shield. Oh, wait, this is light armor mastery. I don't want any of that. This is all just armor effectiveness. I'd much rather just go down bred for war. Skill tree is like a table of elements. Very overwhelming. I gotta say, as far as skill trees go, this is one of the most, for me at least, this is one of the least overwhelming. I am tolerant of skill tree, though. I still remember Wolson, the Diablo-like, where it's a wheel of skill trees with various rings that can rotate and thus link outside skill trees with the inner skill tree. For you, it's the lack of icons. Yeah. You do have to click on each. It really doesn't do any kind of job of telling you what it's about until you actually read it. Heavy wooden doors swing open, slowly on ancient rusted hinges. You apprehensively step inside the darkened halls of the edifice. Inside, you find the air thick with dust and particles of swirling matter. Your eyes adjust slowly to the darkness. There's more. A strange feeling as if something is stirring in anticipation at you. Rita's voice interrupts your train of thought. This is alien to me. There's nothing here that marks this as an imperial place of work. We must be on our guard. Imbla points ahead. Look! Loom rods! They must have been set up by the Cabal expedition. Perhaps we can find some clue as to what fate befell them. I'll tell you what befell them, Roland growls. Nothing good is what. That's very, insightful. I cannot interact with the loom rod. Oh! It's those. Newborns. How nice. Happy birthday. Oh, hide again. Incredible. I marked it so I don't get to do rapid shot or anything fancy like. What are you at? You are still not very damaged. Oh shoot. I tapped my boom arm and it swung a little bit. Sorry if that picked up at all. It scared me so much because I thought I was tipping it over. Characters cannot hold actions once they begin acting. That's fair. We really need Circle of Heal. Not really, honestly. You hold. We're so proficient now. We've taken down horrors the likes of which nobody's seen. Ignore that they were literally called newbers. So eerie that I just haven't found anything written yet. It's just like this, which is interactable, but I can't freaking interact with it. You stand before a finely crafted statue of polished stone. As you examine it more closely, you realize the statue is mounted on a rotating base. With some effort, you can turn it to face one of the cardinal directions. Okay, turn it to face this guy, I guess. It just points. Slowly rotate the statue until it faces west. You feel certain the action of rotating the statue is somehow significant, but at the moment, no wider effect or change can be observed. Okay, nothing here. I'm gonna wait until I find a hint. Be like a combination lock. They wanted us to follow the loom rods. Loom rod. Loom rods just lead us to the statue anyway, don't they? That just loops back. Bookshelves. Scribbled in a shaky hand on ancient parchment is the following verse. Walk the path. Music scared me. Walk the path in humbled fate, contemplate the hidden gate. Let the watchers show the way, like time flows round the wheel of day. Heed the silent sleeper's call and enter into. Walk the path in humbled fate, contemplate the hidden gate. Let the watchers show the way, like time flows round the wheel of day. This is a hint. But I don't fully know what to make of it yet. Poison globe, smothering blanket. I don't think Drina knows how to cast those. Fire frenzy. Drina already knows how to cast them. Raider lay on hand. Eye shine, command of paralyzation. As you pass through the ancient library, you cannot help but be awestruck by the number and age of the assembled volumes. Surely there are texts here that exist nowhere else in the Empire. Melancholy thought, this Priory is a time capsule to an age that is long past. You cannot help but linger for a moment on all that has been lost over the long centuries that he declined. I'm realizing, I've commented before like, oh yeah, this is stealing because it's red. No, it's not. I just can't use it for my character. You draw out a random volume and examine it. On the reticular properties of salts. As you turn the beautifully bound volume over in your hands, you stop. You see something move in the shadows. You squint in the darkness and see only rows and rows of books. Then you see it again. It's as if reality itself ripples. your horror, you realize that you're surrounded by a pack of some kind of chameleonic creatures. Attack! Terrible. And critically strike. They are hard to hit. It is as if they are displaced somehow. My senses. Oh, they don't like sublime damage. Or maybe Dreen is just that good and I didn't notice. Actually cascaded off of that. Incredible. Embla didn't need to go that hard, but it was very fun to watch. Greater regeneration. I think Drina can cast that. No? Maybe. I'll check all the spells after we pick them up. Boba Fruits, Fireworks, Diamond Form. Book lies open on the librarian's desk. Brother Orin is once again made off with the key to the forbidden section, claiming it is much more convenient for both me and him that he keeps it for the duration of his study. He's assured me it's well hidden in his study in the Eastern Tower whilst not in use. Bloody fool. We need to send lay brother Theo to recover it next time Orin. Does that like they don't sleep every night? Maybe they don't. Greater regeneration, greater lay on hands. Nothing new for Emblem. You'll mind? Sure. Eat it up. Oh, we could just pick this. Thievery 7 versus difficulty 20. We roll 2d6. So on a 12, we fail. Okay. Second statue? I didn't know about second statue. I didn't know this path up here existed. Another loom rod. This is a different facing magi as well. Magus. That was dumb. I even saw it and I was just like, oh no. Backstab. Fractal, hi. How's vacation? Oh, I thought for a second I drank all the 2-minute tonics. No, thank goodness. Just got in bed? Nice. I hope it's been super relaxing. I hope you have a great sleep tonight. Lots of fun and relaxation tomorrow too. He's leveled up. Every 2 turns you get to... Okay, I didn't notice it. This didn't cost an action at all. Hard to type on iPad. It'd be lost. Come to think of it, I've never touched an Apple product. I'm thinking about it actually at all. No one has like lent me their Mac or iPhone for even a minute. finesse. Backstab. You seen the game called SKALD Prototype? I haven't. It's mostly an absurdly expensive comic book reader. Oh, the iPad is. I thought the game was SKALD Prototype, and you just point it to a comic book. I've heard in your feed recently. I should go back and read the hint. What I assume to be the hint about these. I have heard, as far as tablets go, iPads are way better than like Android ones. But I have no idea why. Game is about thieving. Mainly inspired by Noita and Rain World. Oh, you play as a creature? I love games where you play as a creature. And I really liked Noita and Rain World, but I couldn't play either one. Mercury Soul, hi! How are you doing? Walk the path in humble fate. Let the Watchers show the way. Like time flows around the wheel of day. You'll get it eventually. Yeah, happy Friday, Soul. We didn't enter this room the entire time. Crates of supplies, camp equipment, and mining gear. Litter this room. It appears you found the Cabal Expedition's base camp. Wonder what happened to them all, Cat muses. And what they left behind. She has some minor kicks in it. Look here, the floor. Karina walks into the chamber, kicking away dust from the intricate mosaic that is laid out before you. The imagery, there's something wrong with it. Angela interrupts. You hear something? Out of these shadows, grotesque forms lumber towards you. Nice job, Mercury. Good tablet, to be honest. Been collecting digital comics since they used to sell 500 of them in a single CD, so comes in handy. Good to hear. Come to think of it, I haven't used a tablet in a decade. Maybe over a decade. I haven't used a tablet. I used one when it was my only option to talk to Sinzu long distance when I was living with my parents for a period. Wait, well over a decade, because that means it was before I had my computer as well. It's been 15 years since I've used a tablet. I'm just politely talking with the sound of balls being tossed in the background. I like pauses to look at the camera. It's a living. I wish. Hello, Mercury. How are you doing? Out of the shadows, grotesque forms lumber towards you. These are not the desiccated forms of the ancient dead, but fresh corpses swollen with squirming tentacles of the fungi from outside. At which we found the expedition's members. Charles as he breezed the onslaught. There's a lot. Rena should go in the middle and drink potions. That's your job. I didn't quite make it. Oh, they don't even take backstab damage because they're undead, probably. Doing heckin' good? Finally back home? Oh, were you on a trip? Did you have a good time? Everyone's on vacation all of a sudden. I'm glad so many people have been getting time off. Brooke sent you to Pittsburgh this week. Oh, shoot. So not a vacation. It was a work trip. I hope it went smoothly, at least. We'll check potions. I should have done that in reverse order. Regulators! Not a bad one. Boss also took you out to a couple comic book shops. Oh, that sounds kind of nice. One free day to yourself because you had meetings and you didn't. Sounds so important. Going out on business trips. Getting shown around while you're there. Right. No one will ever find her. I did that so Allie could get the kill, because when Allie does it, it's very inspiring. Recommend Ghent for comic book shop. I'd really like to go back to the US. Just, have a little tour around. I didn't see a ton of it when I was living there. Get to revisit family. Visit some family for the first time. They cast Inferno. We're so strong, we can take it. Ghent is in Belgium. I see. So not Pittsburgh, then. It is not, as I also considered it might be, just a chain of comic book stores across the US. We can backstab these. They're only mostly undead. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Good to hear you're back home and able to relax a bit. Isa! Oh? Sorry, come here. Sorry, I've got the alternate camera angle, and whenever I alt-tab, I can see it. So I just saw myself from the side view just like bend over, reach down into the depths. Got caught up in a MTG lore conversation, I see. The lore really had a hold on you, huh? Like the College of Lore hold in Strixhaven? If you're to culture me in your stuff, I gotta culture you in MTG. You didn't actually know who Yawgmoth was until now? Well, Yawgmoth was the original father of machines. I'm definitely more rar right now between the two. I'm too late? So he's originally from Dominaria. I think this is Thrawn. I think he was Thrawn, right? And he was a physician, you see. But he's disgusted with the weakness of mortal flesh. And he discovered that with their Power Stone generators, there was a toxic byproduct that caused pyresis. You admitted to the group that most of these names only have significance because Prof uses them to censor swear words. I see. For some reason, I know you were... I knew you were already into magic. And I forget. Sometimes. That not everybody was born in it to quite the same extent that I was. I remember... I was playing my Zancha deck in the LGS. And I was like, oh, I finally drew the Heartstone. I put this in here because it's significant to Sancha's story. You see, she told Urza where to find the Heartstone so that he could complete Karn. And someone looked across the table and actually told me, I literally don't care. It was the worst. I was like, oh. Only knew lore from cards that you played, and you'd forgotten most of it. Well, that's mostly how I am, but then I watched Spice 8 Rack. I was taught about the Weatherlight crew growing up. He was just like, I don't care. And I was like, oh, okay. Watched so many Magic lore videos to impress these furries you had a crush on. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? Cass is pretty cute. It's confirmed. Imagine getting into MTG in order to impress a girl. It's antithetical to, like, all laws of nature. Certainly the most doomed of Yuri. It worked great. That's good to hear. I think it worked great too. Maybe you should learn some Magic lore. I'm getting absolutely swarmed over here. I'm gonna try the deck out too. I think Drina's just going to drink 2 attunement tonics and then hopefully fuck everything up. An insect right there. Give me your artifact deck, by the way. Oh, can you see the new deck too? Oh, it just kind of worked out with all your Kamigawa cards. I have heard of this deck. Oh, you built it like in Real. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to. Wait a minute. Okay, Trina, fuck him up, please. I really expected that to do it. I mean, it's kind of going there. We're deconstructing them. Be willing to play against it with Jeskai? Do you want to play it in paper? If you digitized it, you're gonna have to add some cards to make it last more than 2 seconds against our usual decks. Yeah. I could play an older worse deck. I could pre. Gonna use the pre-DH deck. Oh my gosh. Gonna pre? Yeah. I should touch that up as well. You have old bad decks too? I bought so much cream because I was like, oh yeah, this is what's standing in the way between like me and so many recipes. What's in mashed potatoes? Oh, butter, cream, and potatoes. Breakfast of champions. Oh, I should have... I forgot that crafting comes into play here. We should have... Not Drina. Embla. You just don't play them because they suck? Yeah. That's why I don't play them, my old one. I should go back and give them the old treatment. I've been trying to do that, to go back to older decks and touch them up. Oh, sorry. Moderate attunement tonic. I'm surprised you don't get to use Iago again. A Cabal journal. You tweak them too. You already took them apart IRL, so the motivation's left. That's fair. I kind of stopped playing IRL at all. No one is leveling. Drina's leveling. We might want her to just be good at body magic. We'll have her all maxed out as far as magic goes. Housemates play. You go to LGS every week. Yeah, so you gotta maintain them. I've just got Senzu here, which is great. I'm not saying just Senzu. but it is just 2 people. And we used to go to the LGS every week. Then we stopped. For various reasons. Mostly not reasons, mostly just we didn't continue going. At least once a month when once a month we also go to the LGS. Oh no, if it's all 4 of us, we are hitting that and taking it over quite frequently. You were still going to the LGS when you met us? It's your fault? Okay, no, it's not completely your fault. So, like, we'd... Senzu, stop! This is a delicate operation. Cass is too cute, so you'd rather spend time with her than LGS. Yes. Thank you, Banana. We'd already not been going. And we were like, oh yeah, we haven't gone this week either. We should really try to make an effort and go. And then we started playing Commander with Cass a bunch, and we were like, now I don't even want to anymore. You get that you're too cute? I need to set the app back up so I can give you a point. It's good to know the Cabal didn't figure it out either. This one faces east. We walk along the path. We would be able to follow it into that room, but we can't because it's all gooped up. Oh, hold on. It is not quite how I thought. Athletics 9 versus difficulty 12. Could we make that? You'd need an 11 on 2d6. It's unlikely. It damages us every time we try. He's got life, though. Success! Now we just need to do that 4 more times. Success. Just keep bashing Roland against the bars. This shouldn't be funny to me. We actually have to heal him. It's okay, Roland. It's okay. Watch this. There, see? Feeling better? Okay, now back to it. Unlocked! 20 XP. Now that's what I call brute forcing a puzzle. Divine Intervention, Distort Mass, Circle of Mental Restoration, and Breath of the Ancient. These are all like level 4 spells. I am so sorry I keep doing that. The weird thing about that is there's only one level 4 spell in each, and when you advance to that point, you learn it. These might only be for selling, but they're certainly for selling. Okay, what if I point you in north? I feel like these guys are supposed to be telling me something. Like I'm supposed to go left here. But there's no left here. You see grotesque relief. That's what I feel whenever I take like. I was considering ending a little bit early. Since we finished off one game. And this looks like enough to do for another one, but I didn't want to get like too far into it. But I'd like to solve this puzzle first. But I'm running out of time if I don't want to hit you with an ad. The relief of this altarpiece seems to shift and squirm in the dancing light. What's more, there appears to be a hidden passage behind. Yeah. That's so true. Walk the path in humble fate. Contemplate the hidden. This is about the gate. Let the watchers show the way. Like time flows around the wheel of day. So like a clock. And let the watchers show the way. To heed the silent sleeper's call and enter into the dream. Or maybe not like a clock. Like time flows around the wheel of day. That sounds... I am so sorry. It sounds like a clock, but it could also be the sun. I think it's a clock. But it could mean we should be going east. Oh no, I failed to stop the ad. I'm sorry, I'm gonna hit you with one. And then probably not last too much longer afterwards. I'll keep trying to puzzle during ad. But if I'm about to do it, I'll wait. just gonna try making a match. It doesn't entirely make sense though, because they're not all paired like this. This one doesn't have one clearly associated with it. Although, as it is, maybe I do just have to have them all pointing towards the next one. It does form a path. And comes through here. We face north because that's where the next relief is. Here, should I even turn this one? Because it's totally gonna work. I don't want anyone to have to miss it. I'm gonna do it. Making people mad at Ratsune Miku in TF2 is very funny. TF2, from what I've seen, you know, like through the lens of Ratsune Miku, it's such an eclectic blend. It's like, it's got everyone in it. It really has all kinds. Your eyes are glued. As no. It definitely did not work, by the way. I made them all point at each other and nothing happened. Rigged. Yeah. So if I were to judge based on that picture... Wait a minute, yeah. Okay, so this one's pointing that way. Do I always make them point like the last one I saw? I would have this one pointing this way, which feels weird. There's nothing even over. Welcome back, everyone. If anyone got added. Welcome back, Cass. None of them are facing away. Okay, I'm opening the door. I'm dumb. Does anyone know what the heck this is? No one feel obligated, but active puzzle solving allowed. Whenever Ali says give me body, you just hear they can smash me so many times so like they aren't gonna smash her, I will. It's pretty fair. Said let the watchers show the way as time moves throughout the wheel of day. Wait, does that mean I start here in the middle? Like a clock starts in the middle? I think so too. I feel like my eyes aren't lit up. I thought they were more lit up before. I should brighten the TV directly into my eye so that people can see them better. Have we actually been in here? Oops. So as far as I can tell, here's our hint. Walk the path in humble fate. Contemplate the hidden gate. Let the watchers show the way, like time flows around the wheel of day. Oh, now car would go so hard in it. Heed the silent sleeper's call and enter the dream. In the Dimir deck. There's only four. There's only four of these. And said, let the watcher show the way. I think this is a watcher. There are four of them, but they're not necessarily lined up. The statues. Are there four of them? Are there only three? There might only be three. Is this one like facing up because it's a door instead of a statue? instead of a relief. No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted it to be south. Them talking about time flowing throughout the day makes me think they should all be pointing at each other. But not like that. Wait, yeah, no, if it's showing the way that you're supposed to travel between them. This one would be like, oh, you're supposed to move left, which I guess that would mean from the right side to the left side. Is that correct? But then this one is like down. Oh. That way. But now they're not pointing at each other. I'm losing it. Wait, his hands are pointing down. That one was pointing forward-ish. Wait, his hand is pointing up. Hold on. I might be so smart. That hand is pointing down, but that hand is pointing up. So I think I'm not on the right track here. I am cooking. It's burning. The smoke alarm is going off. It smells like burned sugar. I feel a pull on my stomach. This one's also pointing up. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't do what? I'm just overheating. I'm cooking too hard. No. I don't know. I might want to leave this for next time. Caramelize and eat her. They're caramelizing her. And they're gonna caramelize me. I feel dumb. Statues be alike. Oh my god. What's up? Doing the thing I was doing. I think this is my filter. I managed to make it through the whole game up to this point. This is the filter. Oh, wait, what if this is saying go this array, but then go up? Because it's facing right, but kind of pointing up a little. So then this would be correct. And then I go up. I'm using all my brain. We can't go up because of the weird fungus everywhere. You never get filtered. I'm unseeable. Do you think the line about time, light of day, or whatever is relevant? Yeah, follow them as time flows around the day. That makes me think it's like the wheel of time. Time flows around the wheel of the day. It made me think it was like a clock. There is one room here with lights. I figured it was either like a clock, you know, starting from the top and moving around clockwise, or I thought it was like east to west. Walk the path in humble fate. Contemplate the hidden gate. Let the watchers show the way, like time flows around the wheel of day. To heed the silent sleeper's call and enter into... But I kind of thought path was relevant. Because there is a stone path on the floor. This seems to be the meat in the middle. But the watchers show the way, like time flows around the wheel of day. But I can only find 3 statues. Or 3 relief carving. And there's 4 statues. Indicating clockwise. That's what I thought. I kind of thought this was a watch. This guy right here. But yet another red herring. I can only find 3 of them. If I just never properly followed through at the block. Gonna be mighty steam. No, that one should go up if it's the clockwise. But I'll fix it when I get back. This is, I think, good DMing, by the way. It's like, you feel certain this is significant, but nothing happens. Oh my god, I just never followed through on the clockwise thing because the relief was... The relief was so on my brain. I was trying to make the match. Thank you. Ground trembles as the sound of shifting stone reverberates throughout the complex. Something large is moved. Perhaps it opens. Thank you, Cass. Game is saved. We stand at the threshold of the Black Priory. The octagonal room has 4 throne-like machines arranged around a central aperture. Thick, squirming tentacles spew forth from the shaft, and you can't help but wonder where it terminates. It's your good little puzzle girl? It's me! It's me, I'm your good little puzzle girl. I did the puzzle. A strange humming can be felt, rather than heard, coming from the center of the room. We'll examine the machines. Intricately wrought in a complex design that appears more like machinery than decoration. Each throne has an indentation that would accommodate a human. Embla, what's this? Leaning in, you examine the indentation further and notice inlays of pure silver radiating out from where the user's skull would be. Silver is a rare metal with strong reticular properties, used in construction of arcane machinery and artifacts. Follow the inlays, find that they seem to converge towards the room's central shaft. If you were to guess, you'd say this machinery somehow attunes and connects the user to reticular vibrations emanating from the shaft as to what is generating those. Embla? Could it be the Holy Corpse? Yes, I think the monks came down here to commune with him, using those machines, dreaming his dream. Walk over to the shaft and peer down it. There's no end in sight. Whatever lies at the bottom lies far below the level of the... Okay. I'll level up Embla. And me, it looks like. The person you were when you began this journey is now nothing but a distant memory. You're irrevocably changed, and no matter what comes next, you will never be who you once. It do be like that. Increase spell aptitude for max cascade. I'll increase my spell aptitude. As for me, do I want Storm of Steel? It's free. It's just cooldown 2 turns. What is Shield Slam? Building a shield, dodging a melee attack causes you to... Ooh, that's really cool. Work towards that. Okay. We will save. We will save the actual Black Priory for next time.